One of the most frequently asked questions on the channel is, where is my girlfriend? Well, today I want to give you guys an update and introduce you to someone really special. We just got hooked up with this sweet Sprinter van in Lake Tahoe. This is a build by Rogue Vans. So today I thought it'd be fun to kind of show you guys what we're up to here in Lake Tahoe, show you this van and introduce you to my girlfriend. Now, a lot of you have seen me rolling in the Gretsch. You know, I'm a big fan of Class Bs, but when I got an opportunity to test out this Rogue van, I had to give you guys a tour of it. Now, they only make about 12 to 16 of these, but you guys don't want to hear my opinion. You guys want to meet Julian here.
Hi, nice to meet you.
So a lot of my viewers are almost like parents. You know, a lot of you have been following the channel since I was detailing motorhomes a long time ago. And a lot of the viewers look at me almost as like a son. So I got to ask you some questions on behalf of the viewers to make sure we get their approval. And what better way to do it than when we're hanging out here. So let's step outside here and enjoy this sunset while we interview you on behalf of the viewers. And they want to get your opinion on the van as well, but yeah, what's your story? Where are you from? What's going on? What's your history with RVing? What's all that?
So I've been doing the van life thing with Andrew for the last 6-7 months, and we actually go way back to about 17 years ago. I grew up in Southern California, and way back then my best friend and also a neighbor of mine introduced us, and we reconnected this past year and have been having so much fun, and I'm excited for more adventures in this van and in other vans, and I'm so excited to meet you all and be along for this ride.
And Julian has gotten some good reviews on the Gretsch Strada Ion, the Gretsch Lusso, so we're gonna kind of compare the Gretsch vans that we've used to this Class B van. Now, this is totally different, but I think for Lake Tahoe, this is about as cool as you can get. And everywhere we've gone here, I think we've gotten more compliments on this van than like any other car anywhere else.
So much attention on it.
More attention than a Ferrari in this.
It's definitely super comfortable to be the passenger in. I've loved sitting in the front seat. I feel super safe. The back is also really comfortable. I was able to make breakfast this morning, and unfortunately the outlets didn't work, so I couldn't make the smoothie that I worked hard to prepare. But I did make us yummy bagels and avocado toast, and now we're just kind of hanging out, meeting you guys before we head up to go snowboarding up in Palisades. And a funny thing is, this van is actually called the Palisades van, and we're heading there to go skiing today. So just a little fun fact.
Yeah, so we'll take you guys along with, but right now,
check out the view.
Yeah, we had to get a sunset here. You used to live in Lake Tahoe, by the way. Julian was a snowboard instructor in Lake Tahoe like 15 years ago. What is this area right here, and what are we looking at?
Well, we're looking at Emerald Bay, which is one of the most beautiful points in all of Lake Tahoe for sunrises and sunsets. So we came out for the sunrise this morning to start the new year right, and then we're gonna head up and do my favorite thing in the new year, snowboarding and skiing together. But we're so happy to have you guys along for the journey. So check out how beautiful this view is. Lake Tahoe is one of the most magical places in the country, and you guys should definitely check it out.
And we do want to check out some RV resorts. Julianne was telling me about some different RV campgrounds that I don't think are open in the wintertime, but are open in the summer. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of exploring in this Tahoe, but first let's take a quick look around this van here, and I'm looking forward to getting her pluses and minuses.
Yeah, so far the refrigerator has been really convenient for keeping our drinks and food cold, and there's a nice little countertop so that we can prepare the food. The one thing I do prefer the Gretsch for is the bathroom in here. Yeah, there's a shower, so you can check out the shower if you're going to jump in the lake or you need to get ready for the day when you've been camping in here. But the toilet for me is a no. There's no groundwater tank, so if you have to do your business, you're basically like a dog and you have to scoop up your business in a tinfoil bag and then get rid of it. No knocking people that enjoy doing that, but for me, I prefer to be able to flush the toilet after I have to go. So for me, I wouldn't really want to be in this for a very long time if I had to do business. So.
I would concur with that. I definitely agree. Now, the thing that I really love about this, and a lot of you are probably noticing, is this tongue and groove woodwork on the ceiling, and then these cabinets. We have been loading it up. You guys are gonna see Julianne's ski suit in a little bit. Check out these hinges here. When we close that, very high-end build quality. We do have storage below here, and this is the same kind of table like we have in the Gretsch, and then this all does fold into beds. Now you have to do that manually. In the Gretsch, we just press a button on the panel to do that. But this is a totally different style, much more of a Lake Tahoe kind of edition. Now, this does have a lithium battery system. You can see your freshwater tank, gray water. There's no black water tank. We've got the tow kick lights, do have a water heater, and it does have a lithium battery system here that we're monitoring here. The lights are on dimmers here. Julian has one complaint, so I don't think it was the breaker. The USB ports are still working, but we brought a really high-powered blender, and I don't think the outlets could handle that blender. So it was a little bit of a bummer that we didn't get those this morning, but we want to kind of help RVing improve, and we're gonna give an honest review, what could be better about this van. Now they have some cool vans too that are like $700,000. They have a van with a steam shower in it.
Yellow van.
Yeah. It's actually going to SEMA here soon. So those of you that check out SEMA, that will be there.
Isn't this van for sale?
Yeah, it is for sale actually. RVing Vans is out of San Diego, California. I believe they're asking about $205,000 for this. Now, the best part about this is it's on the new Sprinter chassis, and we've got this lights right here. I mean, we can make it glow. We can hit one button. That's probably one of my favorite things about this van is how well it lit up at night. But we got to get to the ski mountain. We want to be the first ones on the slopes, so we're gonna roll. We'll take you guys with. One of the best parts about the Mercedes Sprinter vans is how they ride. This is definitely heavily optioned out. We've got the heated seats, the sick light bar. I don't think it's legal to be driving around with that many lights on. You've been in a few Sprinters now, riding around. What do you think about these Sprinter vans and this RVing van?
I love the Sprinter vans. It's such a fun, cool way to travel, especially up here in Lake Tahoe. With all of our snowboard gear in the back, we'll be able to gear up and hit the slopes. It's been a super fun way to have breakfast in the morning, watching the sunrise. And in the Gretsch, we've taken it to many sporting events and out to dinner with friends. This van life is super fun. I can't wait to explore more places in these vans. And it's been just such a fun experience. We've had a lot of fun over the summer and over the past 7 months of being together. Wow, check out this view.
I love Sprinters. I mean, I've put down a lot of miles. The first Sprinter that I bought was in 2014, brand new, was my detail van. And I've had the leisure travel van, the Strada Ion, and now we're riding around in the Lusso. And then also, I used to work for Mercedes-Benz long before I started making YouTube videos, and had a lot of experience with Sprinter vans through that time as well.
Yeah, it's super comfortable up here. I love being the passenger. Can't wait to drive it and see how that feels.
Now this particular van is a 144, so it's the shorter wheelbase. We had the extended, the Strada Ion in the Gretsch is a more extended version. I'd like to see what the 144 Gretsch is. Totally different van than this. This, the tongue groove woodwork, just kind of one-off, totally cool style Class B vans. But driving the Sprinter 144, I think they've got a 144, a 170, and then a 192 or 190. So going from the longer wheelbase to the shortest wheelbase Sprinter, we do lose a little bit of space inside, but for the way that we've been using these vans and being able to park, we're at a bowling alley that was very tight, no problem. So I kind of like the shorter wheelbase. This is the first time I've had the opportunity. I always thought I'd want the more living room, but really there's plenty of room in here, and I'd love to see the different ways, how the living space works in the 144, the way Gretsch does it with a different style bathroom. But what do you think about this, Julian? This has more like cargo space for our skis and stuff, where the Gretsch Strada Ion had more like furniture and cabinets. Which one do you prefer?
It just depends on where we are. For up here, for being in Lake Tahoe, I prefer a van like this. The wood is really clean. It kind of sets the vibe for being out in the trees. And I like having all the storage space for our ski gear and equipment. The Gretsch Strada Ion was great for the beach and maybe for going camping on the East Coast somewhere. They both have their benefits for sure, but this van is great as a Lake Tahoe cruiser, and so awesome for us to get to explore the lake, drive around it, head to the ski slopes, and be really comfortable when we get off the mountain.
All right, guys, so we just got to the ski resort. We are parked in line with all the other normal cars, and Julian's ready to go skiing now. Now I gotta say, getting ready in this van versus the rental car we had, it's night and day going to the ski slope, so a lot of value in having a Class B van here. What do you think about getting ready in this versus the rental car?
Oh, it's such a game changer. I get to stay warm. I was able to heat up my gloves and my face mask so that I'm not cold once I get on the slopes. And just a really comfortable way to get ready in privacy. We were able to fully put on our ski clothes and not feel like anyone was seeing us. Super comfortable way to warm up before we hit the slopes.
Now we do need to get some stretching in. Julian does have a YouTube channel as well. I'll have to link that below. She has been a Pilates instructor for 13 years.
So stretching is really important when you've been driving all day in your RVs or in your Sprinter vans. And it's also really important before you're active, like us, where we're gonna go skiing and snowboarding. So I specialize in posture, spinal health through Pilates and gyrotonic. And I know that a lot of Andrew's viewers are 55 plus. So gyrotonic is a really important type of movement to do for your spine, for spinal health.
She has been training all kinds of professional athletes, celebrities, Victoria's Secret models, all that. So if you go stalk her Instagram, you'll see some of the cool people she's trained, and then check out her YouTube channel to get some cool stretches. But we're gonna get a little stretch in here and go hit the slopes. So now that we've got a little more sunlight here, I want to show you guys around this van. You can see all of the insane lighting up there. It does have the Warn winch, more lights here. These are upgraded wheels. We've been doing a little off-roading, getting it dirty here today. Just want to give you guys a full look here, and a little different style window. It looks like a little matte vinyl right there, and then here's the ports. I do have to let them know, I think they should do what Gretsch does and hide all of these exterior ports because it's such a clean look. But let me just jump on the ladder real quick. There's a look at all that solar up there. Got 2 Max fans. All right, guys, we're gonna go for a little hike, but parking is a little tight on the street. We noticed some of the other people parking up on the curb. No problem in the 4x4 Sprinter van here. Nice little afternoon to go for a little walk. So we did find this campground here in Lake Tahoe on the lake. The sign does say closed for season and the gate is closed, but this is definitely a cool spot to come in the summertime. We're gonna find the website to this campground and leave that in the description below. So the campground is right up there. There's RV spots in between those trees. And then it's about 200 yard walk down to the beach here. We're just catching a sunset. So overall, we've got to compare it to the Gretsch Strata because that's the only comparison. Likes, dislikes. We've had this for 24 hours now. We've taken this van all over, used it. What's your overall analysis?
I think it's very comfortable for the mountains. I like the wood paneling all over the inside of it. I dislike the fact that the cushions fall all over the place when we're driving it. And I don't think that the bathroom, like I said earlier, is that useful for us.
That's the van life.
Yeah, I felt very safe in it the whole time, all day. It handled really well, even off-roading. So
yeah, and it is a 4-season coach. We had the heat on while we were skiing, so when we got back, the van was nice and warm. And the thing that I thought was coolest about it was the attention that we got. We had more people compliment this van than probably at least a half dozen people in the last 24 hours. Really cool van. A huge thanks to Rogue Van Company for letting us borrow this for the day. I'll leave their social and website in the description below. Julian and I are probably gonna be going on some more vlogs, maybe in a Gretsch sometime soon, or you never know. But thanks to all of you that are following. We hope you're all having a great day.
bye.